और जनाब, तुम्हारा तो प्रमोशन हो गया है, क्या चल रहा है?
मेरा तो चैट जीपीटी और एआई टूल चल रहा है।
ये यूज करके तुम्हारा प्रमोशन हो गया है?
हाँ,
मुझे भी सिखा सकते हो?
एब्सोल्युटली आई कैन।
Hello, everybody, and a warm welcome back to B10X. 10X, your productivity. We had such an enthralling week, or 2 weeks and stuff, because we have so much AI developments, AI news to deliver to you. And we here at B10X, I, Antriksh, here at B10X, we do that. I do that. I will keep you up to date as and when any new development comes, and we have a bunch of them. So we might as well be looking forward to making two parts of this. Sort of catching up with the AI news and everything. There's this Google thing coming out, the Facebook, the Meta thing, which we already discussed. We'll touch upon that as well, and a lot more. So we're gonna delve much deep into that. We'll begin by some great Google announcements. Again, some game changers in it, some features that have been updated, that needed much updation. Apologies. And some of the use cases have been discussed here as well. So we're gonna obviously, with all of this hype around Chat GPT, GPT-4, OpenAI and stuff, Bard is trying to stay relevant. And we all know, in terms of our daily tasks and everything, right? uh, GPT does take over that when you want to do, official tasks and everything. But Google is taking a different route. Like Google, and many people can't understand this. Google is trying to make Bard your first and foremost AI assistant, more than anything, your own AI assistant. And they want sort of Bard to be the integral part of your life when you're talking about AI. So that's their recent set of developments, and that is what they point towards at. So, interactivity, in terms of interactivity, now Bard can obviously use text, voice, or even images, and they're constantly working to improve that and the interface of that. So there have been some improvements there. See, again, that's what I'm saying. Integration was a big part of the whole conference for them, because Bard is not a standalone tool, right? It's meant to be integrated across various Google tools and workspaces like Google Docs, Sheets, even browsing the web. Like you've seen now that we have this feature wherein you can turn that feature on, and then it'll give you the AI generated answers first, which in turn does change SEO a lot. We might have a video on that as well. So, Bard will be there to assist, making tasks like setting reminders, searching for information, drafting emails, reading them out very easy as your personal AI assistant, right? So, you know what? Like they sort of gave this example of what if you wanted to summarize a long article you're reading, or set a reminder based on the email you just received. So, you just received an email, and it has a specific task assigned in that email, and you don't know that because you've not read the email. You'll just tell Google Bard to read that email and then set a reminder for you whenever a task oriented email comes in. It'll do that. Then there was this launch of their new and the latest laptop, or you could say the desktop innovation game which they're trying to play, is the Chrome Plus. Now the thing with Chrome Plus is, what, it's something that represents what Google is all about going into the next phase of their AI dimension, because it's just not about the hardware anymore. It's about integrating the hardware with the AI capabilities. It's not just about the faster processor or more memory, or in just giving us a better camera, this and that, slim trim, halka valka. No, it's about much more now. Like AI enhanced video calls was something that was discussed there. Like you know what, one of the primary features of it would just be improving your video quality irrespective of where you are. So it's not about better lighting, and yes, obviously better lighting will be helpful, this and that, but whatever conditions you're in, the video call is supposed to be just even better. The clarity in real time, the user experience, the user appearance to be just clear and stuff, and everything. Background features, AI generated background features, AI smart AI noise cancellation. And then they also went into, of course, it's the same as Meta. They also have their own AI editing tools now, and the one in prime focus was the Magic Eraser. And the Magic Eraser, we all know what it does. It basically can remove unwanted elements from photos, and then uses the AI to replace the removed element, and to sort of blend in with the photo. So, you know what, if you were on the perfect vacation, there was someone who just photo bombed, you can just remove them. Probably the beach, if you're on the beach would just take over them, and that erased portion won't look odd at all. And as I said, generative AI backgrounds, and now not just blurring of the screen or anything, generative AI, and smart use of green screens. You might not need green screens at all. You might just replace it with AI backgrounds, with your hands and your movement not getting blurred and submerged into the background at all. Now that is all probably about Google, and there's a lot to look out for. Of course, these are big developments that they're going to happen slowly but steadily for all the Google users out there, for all the Google enthusiasts, because Google users, to an extent, it's just a heaven for now. So another company that is going much, of course, it's probably their biggest business, which is Canva, the photo generation business, everything, and they had a lot to say about AI and sort of integrate AI into their workspace as well. So now one of the biggest things that Canva is working right now is image to video. Now there is text to image, text to video. Now image to video is something that is still taking up shape, still is in its early form and stuff. So now it's almost like a groundbreaking step when you could transform static images into dynamic videos, because that is a significant step forward in content creation, because it allows users to add a dimension to their designs, because now their designs, it's almost like the designs can speak, can sort of resonate with the audience even more. And if you want to be an audience that is well informed about AI and that is up to date about AI, you want to know everything about AI, like right now, you don't know how to use the best tools, the most perfect tools, you want to know how to use ChatGPT to its fullest extent, I would request you to just check the link down below, because once you do that, you'll be able to sign up for a workshop that is just 9 rupees, and it only takes you a couple of hours, and you'd be an absolute beast in AI knowledge, and it's being taught by 2 IIT Kharagpur alumni. So it's no joke, for real. So do check the link out down below, because it's something that's going to take your AI game to the very next level, and probably you'll reach the top level as you'll keep on engaging with Beat10x right here. So if we move back to the functionality now, as I said, you could mess around with colors and subjects and composition, and probably you'll have a similar video according to it. Now, of course, it is in its beta testing stage and it'll come out bit by bit, but come on, man, like if we can have videos from photo prompts or just from photos alone, that'll just be very, 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 very interesting, and just help us out even more. Now, Runway Gen 2, of course, it's been in the talk from Canva. Canva's integration with Runway Gen 2 will now allow users to produce AI driven videos directly with Canva platform. As I said, they've just been absolutely running away with all of their new features and new announcements in the image to video generation. Now we just need to select themes and stuff, and then we'd probably get a video based on those inputs, and like pacing, transitions, visual efforts, and everything. We just need to put that. Maybe like we're on a picnic. Or we want to pitch about a picnic destination. Here is the theme. Breezy, gardeny, green, and maybe a bit of cold here and there, and then you could just make a template out of that with transition, every slide transitioning in 3 seconds onto a star with clouds and something, and that's how it's going to do. So that's pretty much. And of course, we did talk about Meta, which is the third segment of this video. Meta, now we're going to exclusively discuss, because we know a bit more about Meta's AI stickers now. Now we know Emu, the AI art generator, now it's pretty cool. So what we need to do is it's going to be integrated into all the Meta chat platforms. What it's going to do is it's basically, whenever you want a sticker, it's almost like your keyboard would be the prompter, and all you need to do is you're going to write something, and an instant sticker would be designed just for you, just by you, and you can use it wherever. So we'd have the flexibility to then tweak and modify those stickers as well, ensuring maybe the final product is in line with our preferences. This obviously involves changing the colors, the text, the size, the shape, like basically everything. So even stickers would be a reflection of your own imagination and exactly the way you wanted it. So that's pretty much. So obviously there was the Medusa controversy that had to be addressed by Meta, and they did that because there was this controversy surrounding it. It's also an sticker generative AI, or whatever you want to call it, because in some cases, of course, there's huge sums of training data, and of course we have the negatives in the world and the positives, because hey, it's not a practical. It's a practical world that we live in. It's not a fairy world of sorts. So Of course, it generated some sort of results that were against policy guidelines and a bit inappropriate or offensive. So of course, Meta addressed that and said, yes, of course, there is the chance of it going wrong, but hey, like we're here to develop and we're here to improve. So that is potentially that. And now, probably one of the most ironical, but also one of my favorite segments was this AI watermarks that are now gonna probably be a thing of future. Now, the old watermarks of stock, IMG, this, that, are probably gone because we have way too many and way too smart AI programs that can just remove those watermarks. Now we'd have AI introduced watermarks. Yup, Stable Diffusion is actually working on this concept related to watermarking, which will be basically, so you'd have an image and you could put out your watermark for your authenticity, and it would be one of the hardest tasks to then remove it using AI, even using AI. I don't know, maybe it's a to and fro game. You develop a watermarking thing, and then you develop another AI tool that can even remove that and stuff. But hey, you know what, about art, about any form of art, the authenticity should always remain. So I am very pro this. I am absolutely in favor of this, because this will probably be one of the baddest sides of AI if we have the watermark removal, because then a lot of artists would lose a lot of potential money, a lot of revenue sources would be choked out. And as far as meager people are concerned, like me, like a lot of our viewers, yes, we do get help when we have all of those free photos to our will, but the artists would suffer. And if the artists start suffering, the whole sort of ecosystem begins to collapse a bit. So maybe that is that. So yeah, of course, because now there's also this debate if whether we should have invisible AI watermarks. Now that is something that's going to be pretty revolutionary. Now, yes, this mid journey Stable Diffusion is obviously in talks about that. Now that's going to be pretty interesting if we could actually have you know probably invisible AI watermarks and stuff. So let's see how that plays on. And as I said, it was one of my favorite pieces to read out of information about AI this week. So yeah, that is pretty much about it. As I said, we'd maybe have a part two of this as well, and we probably would require a part two considering how much AI enthusiasm is going around in the air. So yeah, but just before I end the video, if you could check the link down below, because you know what's going to boost your AI enthusiasm even more, it's going to be the course, which is linked down below, and you can sign up for that course for absolutely peanuts. For absolute peanuts, it's just for 9 rupees for starters, and it's going to only take a couple of hours of your time, and it's absolutely going to level you up and your AI game up. So don't forget to check that out. With that thought in mind, thank you so much to everyone who watched. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Till the time I see you next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Cheers.